cried, raise your hand.
Oh, girl. Put that fucking hand up.
Welcome to Runway Rumble Untucked. This season, the fighters spill the tea.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, because what's your identity? What are you?
Damn.
If you're not watching Untucked, you're only getting half the story.
That is not the song we've rehearsed.
The winner of this second episode of Runway Rumble is C4! Give it up for Blanca!
Thank you so much. How do you feel about the critiques tonight? Yes. Let's go down the line. One by one.
Oh hell no! You made that suggestion down the
Okay.
line.
Rain, how do you feel
Don't
the
start with
critiques
me.
tonight?
I feel really good about them. I feel like my team and I worked so fucking hard, and despite what Tessa was intending, I think that it went really well, and I'm so proud of what we brought.
That was great. I'm so proud of you.
I feel great about the critiques. Obviously, we won. Give it up for C4. And everybody clapped, so I guess we'll just move on from that. Blonsky.
I feel like our critiques were a little bit more, I want to say harsh. I feel like they were a little bit more, I guess the only word I can use is like abrasive with our critiques.
Everyone who cried, raise your hand.
What?
Everyone who cried, raise your hand.
Oh girl.
Put that fucking hand up. Everybody raise your fucking hand.
I feel great. I have 2 wins under my belt, so obviously I feel on top of the fucking world.
Oh bitch, don't do that.
This fucking bitch.
I'm not
You had to bring up the other way.
She said, by the way, y'all suck.
By the way, 2 weeks in a row, y'all ate ass.
No, not
Suck it
at all.
through the
Like,
straw,
I
bitch.
think that all of you guys did a fucking phenomenal performance. Like, no tease. I think it was all great. Obviously I feel happy, but
All I was trying to do was get a drink. I was thirsty.
And some screen time.
How do you feel?
I feel deplorable. Yeah, for the pork chops. Pork chops in the season. Don't feel good. Doesn't feel good at all.
What were your thoughts on the judges' critiques?
Oh, how I felt about the critiques?
Yeah.
Thank you
how
for
about the
asking.
critiques? Oh.
Alright, I love you all. I'm gonna say this. Our team was the only team that came out of that feeling really proud and happy of what we did and didn't have any thought in thinking that we were possibly gonna be in the bottom. So that's all I gotta say. I love you all. I'm sorry, I'm gonna fucking say it.
I'm grateful that I'm safe. I know some people disagreed with that decision, but I am grateful to be here. I'm ready to redeem myself next week. That's all I gotta say on the matter. I am a little frustrated that our music did in fact get played wrong. That was not the version that we rehearsed to. So it was something that definitely created a roadblock, and we worked through it. I mean, we played it off, but I definitely have a head full of thoughts right now. I just, I heard some things were yelled from the sidelines when I was declared safe, and I have no opinion on it other than, like, I can't control the score. I can't control the score, and I'm here, and people will just have to deal with it.
all right, well, here I am. The judges had their critiques. Their critiques are their critiques. I'm gonna say my critiques. I think I did phenomenal, great season. Oh my God.
Oh, we gotta do that.
I feel like also within our group, I felt like, I thought honestly in my heart truly that I was gonna be safe, but that's okay too, because we can lip sync and that's okay too.
What were my thoughts on the judges' critiques? They were pretty fair. They were honest. I don't feel like any of them were really trying to read anybody for filth. They were very constructive. There was some stuff that I got from them that I think was very constructive. I also was told that we were not judged too harshly given off of the mix up with our music, but it seems that was also, I don't know, lie detector test determines that was a lie because we were in the bottom.
Why was it you two in the bottom and not Sir Guy when I feel like Sir Guy was giving the least amount of energy in the group?
You can see out there, like, I just feel like it's giving not as much energy as everyone else. And like last challenge, he was in like a rhinestone dominoes outfit. So what was that about? You know what I mean? So I just feel like I need to confront him about it in Untucked later.
And then like on that same point, like I know that you've posted in the past that like you feel like being a drag queen is harder than being a drag king. And I just feel like that's unfair to like drag as a whole, because it's like either way, no matter what you're bringing to the table, like you have to put in an equal amount of effort. And I just feel like in the last challenge and this challenge tonight, I feel like you've like skated by, and I just think it's unfair to everyone else, really. Like the Stones, Dominoes uniform, and like now like giving like the least amount of energy out of the group, like I just don't fucking get it, really.
Okay, well I don't get you coming for Sir Guy. Like, what's been your whole beef with him?
It's not just, no, here's the thing, Tessa, it's not just them. And Sir Guy, I love you. You are so sweet. You are so supportive.
It started at the promo.
I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking. Thank you.
I was
Oh, no, not you. My thing is, Sir Guy, you are fucking phenomenal. But there's something about Ann Arbor IPSY that really favorites you, and they give you all gigs first before others. I really can't wait to see what you bring to the table. But I really want to ask all the judges. I know I wasn't the best at Pride, but I was kind of shocked that you were up there. I believe, again, you're talented, and I don't know if you're gonna like me saying this, but I've seen you better. I've seen you do better, and I know you can do better.
I will say that you have better looks, you have better numbers. Out of like the things you've shown in the competition so far, I just don't understand why you keep getting placed so highly.
I don't think you did per se a bad job. I think when I watch the number, I'm looking at it from a technicality, because this was a choreo challenge. And to me personally, and you know how much of a rapport we have, I think season should have been safer for you.
No, I 100% thought that season was gonna be safe.
And
I was back here practicing the lip sync songs because like I really thought that I was not going to be safe, because I understand that choreo is not my strong suit. The thing is I don't know why people like me so much. I don't know what your beef is with me. Like, what have I ever done to you?
I just like...
Because it started with the promo even.
Yeah, I don't like the
Yeah,
energy that's been going on.
No.
I don't think that's fair though. I don't think painting Rain as the villain.
Thank you.
I think it's just, and I do get it, and I've talked to Rain personally about it. I think sometimes it is her way of saying things, not what she says, how she says it, that comes off. The problem with it sometimes, Sir Guy, I think sometimes...
I was about to say, I will say, sister, we have had this conversation. And we've had our bouts before about your mouth kind of overriding your ass sometimes. And I love you, but you know it happens.
It happens.
You know it happens. So you need to take a little bit more time and think about what you're saying. We've had
but
our
I don't
moments.
think...
But like,
I don't think
have I gone below the belt? Like,
yeah!
Okay. Well, let's hear from it, Sir Guy. What do you think I've said that's below the belt?
At the promo, I said it was important to me that children are at Pride because I have kids that I want to normalize drag around. My kids, who I mentioned, were 7 years old, and not but 2 minutes later you said, fuck them lesbians and their 8-year-old kids, I don't want to see them at Pride. How do you think that makes me feel?
Even if it is a joke, it's just rude the way it's coming off, which is the issue at hand.
Like, I get it, I thought that season was safe, and with you on the sideline saying like, are you fucking kidding me?
From the other team, from the Assassins, Sir Guy is safe. We will see you at the show.
Like, I understand that you may not like me, and I have to deal with that, and that's fine. But to say something that attacks my family, like that one is below the belt. Because I don't want you saying shit about my kids.
What I mean is that I don't want things to change from how they were. I want things to go back to how they were when it comes to Pride. Pride was for adults. Pride was like an expression of our sexuality, our gender, our bodies, especially as a trans woman. Like, we're trans women, people of color, we're excluded more than any other group in drag. 100%. And I see that. I just think that like Pride is supposed to be like primarily for queer adults to express themselves. I mean, we're constantly told as trans people our bodies are disgusting and gross. And I just feel like we should have the opportunity to show off our bodies and show off our sexuality in public and have that be part of the celebration, because it's always been a part of the celebration. And it's like, we can have those spaces for queer families and kids. Does it have to take priority over how things have been done in the past, and like it worked. It was good that way.
I mean, I love you, but if you're more worried about showing off your body than representing LGBT community and queer spaces, I don't like that.
That's not what you said.
Okay, what the fuck are you talking
That's
about?
just what I
No,
said.
because what's your identity? What are you?
Damn, babe.
What are your
Because you're not a
pronouns?
trans. Like, are you a dog?
Hey.
I want trans women to be able to show off our bodies.
I get it.
How often do you get to see a trans body in public? How often does a trans person get to feel comfortable showing their body in public? That's what Pride is about. Going out in public and saying, here's me, this is what I am, this is who I am, this is what I look like.
Rain, I think you can also say that without having to put another community of people down. Like lesbians.
That's true.
100%.
I think that you're absolutely valid in the way that you feel. You are 100% allowed to feel that way. But I think it was just the intensity of the way that you came off to Sergei, especially when you came at a community that he's a part of.
Right.
And you came for his family.
I do want to say that
You know?
Rain did say that she recognizes that it came off not the way that she wanted it to.
Of course. And
I
do
do
I think that conversation should have happened between you two
I think
before today?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I hope you understand where I'm coming from now.
I do, yeah, absolutely. As a parent, I understand that there are spaces that I'm not going to take my children to because they're 8, right? Because I want my trans friends and all of my queer friends to have spaces where they can do what they want to do freely and lovingly. I also want there to be spaces where my kids can see my friends express themselves. I think it's so important that I'm not just the only drag person they see, that they see people like you, Rain, and they see incredible drag artists and trans people, and that is so important to me. And that's why Pride is so important, and those family-friendly spaces are important, because I want to raise kids that aren't assholes. I want to raise kids that will fight for our rights later if they are not queer like us. And I think that is why that hurt me so badly, because I am fighting for the same thing you are. And I want to support you, and I want to support all of us. And I just felt like a lot of comments were coming at me, and I was just questioning if I had ever done anything wrong to you. Like I will say, like, I even helped you, like, put your costume on, and then for you to say, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that one kind of hurt. I understand why. I didn't assume I was safe, but also, like, the scores are what the scores are, and I can't change it.
I think also that when it comes to scores and feelings about the scores, outside of technical difficulties and, you know, the hurdles that you guys were talking about, that's not what I'm talking about in this. But I think we also have to remember that the judges are not 100%, obviously, like, I'm sure they're entering this with an unbiased mind view, but everyone has their personal preferences. Everyone has what appeals to them and what doesn't.
And we can't control it.
We can't control it, and to an extent, they can't control it. The judges have opinions, the judges have preferences. So whether or not you agree with Sergei being safe, we can't control it. It's not like we can ask for a recount. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I demand a recount.
I do think, though, noting that what you said, which, you know, I definitely have taken that into consideration, especially looking at our judge panel that we have had before and the one next one that we're gonna have. I think we also need to realize, though, that there is a bit of bias.
There's always gonna be.
There's always gonna be.
We came through it,
But that is also where we are echoing our issue, where those hurdles are absolutely 100% redundant. It's not something that I should be coming into a competition having to deal with.
And that's why.
And no offense, baby, but like, I'm really pissed off about your sister being like on the judge panel next show.
Me?
India?
I don't think that's fair though.
Yeah, and neither do I.
But I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it's fair either.
Right. I don't think
was
that's
like,
but I think as I think as an adult, India realizes this is a job. It's not about who's friends with who.
That's fair, but I don't know her from a can of paint.
But that's you though. That shouldn't be what your opinion. Because if you're bringing something good, that's better than me. India's not going to give me the win. She's going to give you the
fair,
win.
but how am I supposed to know that?
But that's how.
And again, I've had that conversation with you on the side where I said she cold shouldered me, and you said that was just her personality. Again, I don't know that because I don't do that to other bitches. So when a bitch gives me a compliment, I say thank you and I keep it pushing even if I don't like them. There's plenty of bitches I don't like in the scene, and they talk to me, and as much as I would like to clock them in their jaw, and be like, shut the fuck up, like you're wasting oxygen in the air. No, I don't do that. I move the fuck on and I keep pushing because it's called being classy and being professional.
But what does that have
and
to
I
do with
understand
judging being biased next week?
But there's a connection there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, I have a connection. I might have a connection with Viv. That doesn't mean I'm automatically gonna
I'm not
win.
saying that.
But that's what you're putting. This is a competition, plain and simple. You don't bring your best outfit next week, you don't do your best performance, you are in the bottom. That is India's judging. That is how we have to look at this. This is an unbiased opinion. This is how the judges look at it. If I go home next week, I go home. And that's what happens. It's not because, if I'm safe next week, I'm not safe because of India.
I'm not sitting here saying that.
But I have to say
that's
that
how the conversation keeps being presented.
I'm just piggybacking off of Talia, not just for the people. I just know me. I'm just new in the scene, so I don't think I feel like to simplify it for everybody to understand. I just feel like for me, I'm new in the scene, so like when I did Ragdolls, I didn't know anybody at all. So to me, I feel like it was almost like, oh, okay, you know, everybody's already in here. Okay, not saying like you're amped, you know, you're just in the community, you're around.
I do want to say, going off of what Season said, even though you walked into Ragdolls not having the connections, you still had what, 2 wins, and you made it to the finale. You made it there.
It's all about to just making the connection. I know that's something I also have trouble with. I'm very reserved. I don't try to be, but I'm just trying to scope all the scenery.
What do you hope people take away from your time on Runway Rumble? You know, any final parting words or anything that you want to promote, say to the audience before you go?
I'm saying what I would take, or last things I would say from Runway Rumble is book me. One thing you're going to do is have a show. You're going to have anything you need. Even if you want to teach me choreography, quick on that. You want energy, I have that. Like I said, I'm getting my name out there. This is only my second competition, and look what I'm doing. So all I'm going is further from here. So I'm just waiting to see how far I'm going to go. And this will be the last of me, and you guys missed out.
I just wanted to let you all know one fucking thing, okay?
Say it.
One fucking thing.
Say it.
Say it.
I think I know what you're
What's your chest?
Hey, look, they can't even say it. Penis.
Hey there, it's Out of Drag Portia here, and I just wanted to thank our sponsors for this episode. First of all, I would like to thank our venue sponsor, Necto Nightclub. Necto is the premier nightlife destination every Friday here in Ann Arbor. I wanted to thank them for their generosity with the space and also budget throughout our series. Thank you, Necto.
Okay, fighters, you're gonna be running in 3, 2, 1, go! Move, bitch!
You're gonna want to follow me though, both of you, because no one else knows how to sew. No one else.
Hold on, out of my way, Talia.
Be careful. It just needs a little bit. It just needs a thin layer.
As you may have noticed, a certain someone was not walking the runway.